order for some parts what we have here, and this is for the FreFrans. So the motor in that rifle is super sluggish, so I ended up picking up this. This is a used motor, but it's a KWA high torque motor, so I'm hoping, well, I know for a fact it can't be any worse than what's in the rifle. So I picked this up used for 10 bucks from SS Airsoft. Those guys really were a pleasure to work with and really helpful. I talked and worked with a young man by the name of Arthur, who I would highly suggest. He customer service outstanding. I really had a good experience with him. So I got a new motor. We've got a G&G green bucking. We've got a Lancer Tactical. This is an M130 spring. And then we have a Maple Leaf inner barrel that is 320 millimeters. And this is a 6.02 type bore barrel. So we will be installing this in the rifle as well. So I'm going to start out by installing this. I'm going to see what kind of difference I'm going to see immediately from this, if we're going to see anything or not. I'm really got my fingers crossed. If this doesn't work or give me the results, I'm looking at, from 30 to 60 bucks for a motor that I think will do the job. Because I'm not looking for a super high rate of speed, because you can't use full auto on any of the fields. What I'm looking for is a snappy response with FPS somewhere around 400 to 450 with some pretty decent accuracy is what I'm looking for. And if I can get that out of this rifle, I will be super happy with the results. That's what the goals are. I got the battery installed. What we're going to do is we're just going to do just a quick trigger response video. So here's semi-auto. Let's go ahead and put it on full. Right now it has an avocado inline MOSFET set to 3-round burst. Super fast, not even close. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull out the stock motor real quick, install this KWA high torque motor, and see if there's any difference. Okay, so here we are. We're looking at the bottom of the pistol grip. This is actually really nice. It's got a quick release motor plate, so you just push down. I'm going to set the camera down for a second, because all you do is you press down and pull back on this and the trap door will open. So I need both hands to do it, so I'm going to put the camera down for 2 seconds. And there we go, it's open, and we look down and the barrel is running to our left, so the positive terminal is towards the front of the gun and the negative is towards the back. Okay, I got the motor out. This is the stock motor, and as I'm playing with this gun, I can smell a light smell of burning plastic, and it is actually coming from this stock motor. This is the original. There's the pinion gear and the spring. Now this is the stock one. I'm going to turn the pinion, and I will say that there is some resistance there. They're about the same. One is not more than the other. Well, let's put this in here and find out. So, reinstall this the same way. Sorry for the work angle, but I'm trying to be able to see and do this all at the same time. So one of us has to make a compromise, and right now, unfortunately, it's your view. I want to make sure that I still have free floating movement. Yes, and I do. We're going to press that down. Close that up. Now, I did say that this is a LiPo. This is a 1450 milliamp, 11.1. Get that right. It's not 30C. This is a 20C. My other batteries are 30. So let's go ahead and plug this back in and see what we get. Let's put it on safe. It's a little bit quicker, I'm noticing. For 10 bucks, I am not mad about that. And for something that is simple and quick to do, is change this out. I'm pretty happy with that. And you can see right here, this is the avocado 3-point fudge. It's the avocado burst controller. I'll look up and see exactly which one it is. It makes it kind of tight. There's not a huge amount of room in the buffer tube, but I can make it work. I don't run with my stock fully collapsed, so it works. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to install this new barrel and bucking. So here we go with our stock barrel and our hop-up chamber. I'm going to set the top receiver over there, and let's take a peek of what we got here. I'll look down the barrel and see, and I'm surprised that the barrel is dirty. You know, this gun hasn't been used, hasn't been fielded. The guy that had it, well, I can't say that it hasn't been fielded. It hasn't been fielded by me. The gentleman that gave it to me, I don't think he fielded it either. Take a look to see if this is clean. Oh yeah, it's super clean. Like I said, this is a Maple Leaf 6.02. I was going to get a 6.03, but they didn't have one. 310 millimeters. I'm going to take the bottom clip off the barrel. That's what you see I'm doing here. Retainer clip. I'm going to set that off to the side. And look at all of the oil that is on that bucking. That is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to need this spacer. There we go. Boy, it's definitely a tighter fit. Going to grab our G&G new bucking. And this is a green bucking. And if you look inside, you can see that the bucking is keyed. So the key on the bottom of the bucking is made to fit right in the channel that is milled in the bottom of the barrel. So I'm going to line those two up. There we go. Our bucking is installed. We want this bucking window to be directly underneath here. So I want to make sure that everything is sitting where it needs to sit. Now I'm going to compress this barrel stabilizer. There we go. Just like that. Everything is lined up. Now if you look at this C-clamp, you'll see that the actual nubs on this C-clamp are towards the back. They will match up with the cuts in the barrel that are actually at the back as well. So I'm going to put that back on. Here, click into place. I'm going to look down the barrel and adjust my hop up. And I want to make sure that it's still working. And yep, perfect, it is. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust it so it's completely off again. There we go. It's off. Alright, so there we go. We're going to go ahead and install this back in the upper receiver. I'm going to grab my upper receiver and lay it in my arms like a baby. I'm going to carefully insert the barrel. Now this is 310 millimeters. I'm going to go ahead and press, make sure that I've got good seat on the spring and it moves freely. Wow, that's a perfect fit. Apparently the stock barrel in this is 310 millimeters as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and slide this thing. Well, you know what? You know what I really wish I had is I wish I had a chrono, because I would like to chrono this thing to know exactly how many FPS difference I'm going to get with this new barrel. So we chronoed it while it was up there with the barrel, the bucking, and the motor. The motor isn't going to make any difference in the compression set or what my FPS is. But it chronoed at anywhere from about 325 to 330 feet per second. and that was with the 2.0 Type bore barrel in it.